Yes, climbing. People risk their lives for climbing, and that's something Nathan Drake does a lot. But sometimes his climbing doesn't exactly go to plan. Well, actually, most times.
Don't look down, don't look down.
And by that, I mean pretty much every jump this guy makes goes completely wrong. Today, I'm gonna tell you the story of a man named Nathan Drake. How he uncovered the secrets of Shambhala, chased the Chintamani stone, and somehow managed to track down 100 treasures and a secret relic, all for that sweet little 100% completion. Meaning, it was all done on crushing. So sit back, because what you're about to see isn't just a playthrough, it's a movie of Uncharted 2 Among Thieves. I did not tell half of what I saw, for I knew I would not be believed. Marco Polo. Set on his deathbed in 1324. Oh god, Nathan. What did you get yourself into this time? Looks like my man woke up in a train.
That's my blood. That's my blood. It's a lot of my blood.
Well, shit. Elaborate on that, baby. Oh crap, the damn train is hanging off a cliff. And as Nathan practically gives himself a hernia for life, he hangs on for dear life. So we enter chapter 1. A rock and a hard place. From the left side of the train, we try to climb to the top. Just about not dying from a huge falling rock. Thanks to the broken metal though, our climbing adventure ventured on. With another goddamn rock. Well, at least we got this. Nice. Oh snap, don't fully snap. Do not, oh crap. How bad is this man's luck? Now, I totally did not suck at this bit and already died. That would be extremely embarrassing. Second try, I deadass thought I had to jump through them windows. This just shows how I am not capable of doing any of these games on crushing. And what makes it funnier is that these sections aren't even affected by difficulty. I am seriously one big idiot. Anyway, back in the train we are, jumping from bench to bench until we're back outside. Outside at that nice pole that betrayed us last time. But this time, well, the train is betraying us. Oh, you gotta hurry, Nate. As we climb up into the wagon that still clings onto the cliff, we consistently keep falling like a complete dumbass and came to the point of realization that it's time to run. As Nate recreates my thumbnail, we get a flashback. He is knocking back a cold one at a very nice looking place. Harry Flynn, straight out of Skylands and apparently a familiar man from Nate, just comes up and popping in, with Nathan being a bit confused. Cause why is he here? Well, he has a job for us. A client will give them a huge sum of cash if we acquire a certain object for him. Sounds like something for Nathan Drake.
Now, you're not gonna like this.
Oh no. No, you're out of your mind.
Yeah, you just hear me out for a second.
Flynn, we both know two people who were killed trying to lift something out of this place.
And one who made it out.
Yeah, barely.
I can't do this without you, Drake. You're the only one who's cracked it, and you know better than anyone it's a two-person job.
No. 3, actually.
Right. And speak of the devil, here she comes now.
We meet Chloe Fraser, and as Nathan stumbles with his words trying to introduce himself, Chloe is, according to Flinny Boy over here, one of the best drivers in the business. Well, the story will probably be cut short, as Flynn got it all figured out.
Right, look. I've got it all figured out. We go in through the sewer.
I'm loving it so far.
That puts us in the courtyard. From there, we scale up the wall, run across the rooftops, and just drop down into the exhibit hall. Bob's your uncle.
And all this trouble is all worth it for an oil lamp.
It's worthless. I don't get it.
Neither do we. That's why we tracked you down.
Well, it sounds like you're working for a nutcase. Some collector who's got too much time and money on his hands. And by the way, this is not worth any of it.
But there's more.
But that nutcase had some files written in 13th century Latin.
In Trebizond, we were set upon by thieves. Father, Maffeo, and I were robbed of our greatest treasures. This was written by Marco Polo.
Yes, that much we were able to work out.
Unfortunately, the rest of it's nonsense.
Hey, hold on. So that it should not fall into the wrong hands, I concealed my great sorrow in the unlikeliest place. The light of the great Khan shelters the fate of the 13.
See what I mean? It's just gibberish.
He's talking about the lost fleet.
Yeah.
I know, someone want to fill me in?
Marco Polo leaves China with 600 passengers and 14 ships loaded down with treasure from Kublai Khan. And he lands in Persia a year and a half later with only 1 ship left and only 18 passengers. Now, he recorded every detail of his journey, but he never told what happened to all those ships and the passengers.
So somewhere out there are 13 ships loaded with the Emperor's treasure waiting to be found.
Yeah, and that is what your client is after. Hey, look at this lamp. It's covered in Mongolian script. It must have been a gift from Kublai Khan.
The light of the great Khan shelters the fate of the 13.
Marco Polo hid something inside this lamp. Something that pinpoints the site of the lost fleet.
So, we're dicking this guy over, right?
Damn straight.
Absolutely. You in then?
Nate's in, and I mean, what can possibly go wrong besides ending up in a goddamn snowland? Although I am still wondering how that exactly happens. But first, let's just get out of here. Or well, first things first, getting the first treasure achievement, having found the wrathful deity statue. Oh yes, unlike the 60 treasures in Uncharted 1, we now got 100 to drag down, as this game is quite a bit bigger. As we stumble through the rest of the horrible wreck, we navigate through the train bits and find a dead, I suppose, soldier, leaving a nice 92 FS pistol for us. Oh, and a Saraswati statue. We move onwards, finding me some spare ammo, breaking a lock, and then shooting the dead soldier for his little Tibetan snuff bottle. Much obliged, mate. But we are not the only one who survived. As the door explodes, I gotta keep my eyes peeled.
Karma's a bitch.
We climb to the top of this train to jump over to the next one. Jump down into the snow for another cheeky little treasure. Inside the train, I once again stumble around like an idiot, until I figured out I can just climb these boxes. But back outside. Holy crap, are you serious? And oh boy, that ain't all, because we get another flashback. And it looks like Nate's in a hotel or something, with
Hello.
Chloe Fraser?
Well, so much for foreplay.
You mind telling me what the hell is going on?
You mean with Flynn?
Yeah, you might have warned me.
Ah, nah, you're not telling me. Well, I think they are telling us, as the relationship with Flynn is strictly professional.
Really?
Mostly professional.
Oh,
When I figured out he was actually on to something, I thought you'd want to be in on the action.
Yeah, Nate. That'll shut you up, huh?
So
The
what's the
plan
plan?
is simple. They
We
pull the heist, find the ships, and make off with the treasure. Split it professionally
With
with
Flynn.
all three. And Chloe and Nate just disappear, and they have crazy hardcore. Back to business. By the way, still in chapter 1, we jump on over to the other train. And at the back of the cart, we find our fifth and last treasure for chapter 1. Because a little jump stroll later, oh Jesus! Well, at least we're back on the ground. Nathan walks up to a, I don't know, some sort of knife statue. As he is completely covered in snow, slowly obviously bleeding and freezing to death, we get another goddamn flashback. In Istanbul, 4 months earlier, the trio is on a boat.
You sure you're up for this? Feel a lot better if I had a gun. We won't need them. A little insurance, that's all.
Flynn, they're just museum guards. We have their patrols all mapped out. Relax.
Relax. Relax. Have you ever been in a Turkish prison, mate? If we get caught, they will lock us up and throw away the sodding key. You do realize that, don't you? Better than you do.
Anyway, we make it to the infamous sewer plan idea. Cut our way in, and it looks like Flynn memorized the map very well.
So what do we do if they switch to patrols?
Figure it out as we go.
We cannot fumble our way through this.
I don't fumble. I improvise.
Oh, is that what you call it?
Yeah, I'm adaptable.
Adaptable.
You cocky bastard.
So once again, Flynn knows his way to get right on in the museum, which is big. Chloe will cut the power once Flynn and Nate are at the second courtyard. They plant a rendezvous point where Chloe will be waiting with a van. As Flynn is excited, Nate is also excited, but more for hooking up with Chloe again. Alright, here goes chapter 2, breaking and entering. As we try to keep up with Flynn, as he is some sort of master climber, I personally thought he was a professional pilot, but we all make mistakes. Flynn gives us a boost to lower these ladders. As we climb up, we open the sewers, and looks like we made it in safe and sound. Plus, we found this little gold coin along with it. We boost Flynn this time, climb up, but first jump back on this ladder for a glass evil eye. Looks like a kindergarten drawing on a piece of plastic. Now, to continue, we have to shut off one of them pipes, blasting out hot steam, getting us through and spotting the first guard. First though, a nice little ruby ring. Now the door is locked, but Flynn got a nice little lockpick. But wait, it's got an alarm. Close call there, friends. We need to find a junction box to switch it off. On top of this black box, we find one. Flynn gets us in and we gotta take that guard down. We do so Hitman style and we spot the tower. But to access it, we need to get to the roof. But from here, there is no way of getting there. So we gotta find a way to get ourselves to that balcony. We do so by being super cool stealth man. We climb the fence to climb onto the balcony, but oh snap, we got double trouble. As Flynn and Nate do a perfectly timed strike at the two, we see many more guards. Flynn will take the right, and we will take the left. And with a slight close call with a guard, and another unexpected one, we both make it to the gate. Nate wants to pull it up, but stop being an idiot! There is another alarm. Flynn will... yeah, no. Nate will find the next junction box. But first to get the new paparazzi in town achievement for activating photo mode. Now this area is big, so looking for that junction box took a while. So long even that I low-key forgot about the treasures. And then suddenly found one of them silver amulet boxes. Well, I mean, great it took so long, otherwise I would have missed it completely. Anyway, I was still looking, until I figured out I was supposed to climb this gate. I mean, it kinda makes sense, but also not really, because which dumbass puts the junction box right next to the alarms themselves? Anyway, up the gate goes. Flynn goes first, and then we go. Slowly close it, and voila! Second courtyard, baby. We get down, make way, and climb into the fountain and find the 10th treasure. As I continue to fall in love with how well this stealth bit is implemented, we eventually get ourselves toward the window and make it inside, with way too many guards. But Flynn generally comes in clutch, cause my boy got tranquilizer guns. One problem, they have lousy range, so we still gotta get up close. Now it already went wrong my first try, as usual for me. Second time's the charm. And we go on, taking down 2 more. We push this guard to climb up onto the walkway. Flynn brought in a grappling hook so we can climb up the broken stones. Saving Flynn real quick. And then, before heading to our objective, we first obtained the ivory chest knight. Jump across and made it to the balcony successfully, with Captain Obvious over here telling us we're getting closer to the tower. We make one big jump over to another roof, do that another time, with almost screwing up the entire mission. Damn it, Donut Drake! Flynn uses his grappling hook one more time, allowing us to swing over here and finding probably the most well-hidden treasure in the game, having to completely go down instead of up. Making a good climb towards the right, and having a bugged camera, so I had to do it again. But doing so successfully gets you the Ottoman bracelet. Now actually climbing our way up this time, we quickly drag a guard to his death and are finally traversing the rooftops. First tranquilizing another guard and then finding a sneaky treasure up here that we shoot down and obtain. Now we make it to the tower, but there's one problem. Chloe Bloody Fraser still hasn't... Oh, okay, well, never mind, power's cut. Flynn lockpicks her way in and the coast is clear, so we set up a grappling hook once more and make it inside. With the stupid oil lamp, baby! Apparently this one can be opened without the alarms being turned off. Nathan breaks the lamp to see if anything's inside, and well, a shitty piece of, I don't know, cloth is inside, with some light of the Great Khan. Nathan lights it up and it becomes a blue flame. Hovering the cloth over it, it reveals...
Our ships were driven by a great flood tide into the wilds of Java.
Sounds like they were hit by a tsunami.
Yeah, somewhere off the west coast of Borneo.
Oh, great. That narrows it down a bit.
Look, this mountain must have been the closest landmark where they went aground. We find that mountain. We find the ships.
Yeah, good work, mate.
Wait, there's more. Okay, Joe. As if the ocean itself sought to throw off the terrible cargo we carried from Shambhala. The curse of the Chintamani.
Will that mean something to you?
Shambhala. Oh my God, Flynn. What? Marco Polo found Shambhala. Shangri-La.
You're joking.
If they were carrying the Chintamani stone, it might still be there.
It's all very fascinating, but we really gotta go.
Yeah, I'm right behind you.
Whoa, you son of a gun, why are you pulling away that rope?
Sorry, mate. This is where we part ways.
Wait, Flynn, we had a plan.
No, you had a plan. Turns out I've got one of my own.
Come on, throw me the rope, don't be stupid.
Oh, yeah, right. You're the mastermind. Only you overlooked one little detail. Didn't you, partner?
So what are you gonna do, shoot me now?
No, I just need you out of the way for a little while.
Shit.
You think I didn't know about the ships from the beginning? Any schoolboy could have figured that out.
Flynn, listen.
Face it, genius. You've been played. Not yet. Want to give the guards a decent head start. Right, that's my cue. No hard feelings, yeah?
Now I know we are in big trouble, but I gotta grab this treasure real quick. And now we have to run away from the guards, mostly by rolling as that dodges the lasers. We find ourselves an open window, which leads us back into the sewers. Excellent! Inside the sewers, we are still in trouble, but we find another treasure, so that's great. See ya, suckers, we are out of here. Wow, Nathan's luck, man. We skip ahead 3 months, meaning we are still 1 month away from the crazy snowfrost train problem. But wait, there is no way. It's Victor goddamn Sullivan to the rescue, baby, having us bailed out by paying them Turkish dudes some big money. How did he find Nathan? Well, thanks to a friend. That friend?
Hello, Nate.
Oh, no. No.
Now, wait a second.
Sully, kick her out and shut the door. We're safer in here.
Just wait a goddamn minute. Hear her out.
Thank you, Victor.
Hey, no offense, Sully, but you're not exactly the best judge of character, especially when it comes to women.
Fair enough. All the same.
Dear God.
Oh, no, it's not that bad. Look, I have my own bucket. Last cell I was in, 8 of us had to share.
Listen, Nate.
You know something? I really appreciate you dropping by, but if you and Flynn hadn't screwed me over in the first place,
wait
I
a
wouldn't have
minute.
been rotting in this shithole for the last 3
Nate.
months. So excuse me if I'm not just, leaping into your arms.
I had nothing to do with it.
Right.
But she isn't lying, though. They found the ships. But who was they? Well, Flynn and his clients, Lazarevic, who Nathan called the nutcase. They were stabbing both Nathan and Chloe in the back. Now they have not found the Chintamani stone, so there's still time. They're going to snatch that treasure right out from under them.
They'll never see it coming.
Yeah, well, payback's a bitch. Look, they called it the wish-fulfilling jewel. It's a sacred object.
What, like a Buddhist holy grail?
Exactly.
Thanks.
Sully, listen to this. In the kingdom of Shambhala lies the most precious thing to be found in all the world. A perfect raw sapphire of the deepest blue, larger around than the reach of a man's arms.
Ooh, that's gotta be worth millions.
Hundreds of millions. And you say there's more of this?
Loads more. Lazarevic paid top dollar for Marco Polo's journals. He's been after the Chintamani stone for years.
Well, if he's been counting on Flynn to find it for him, it's no wonder he hasn't had any luck.
If I can get a look at Lazarevic's files, I can find that stone.
Hang on a minute, cowboy. That's easier said than done. The files are in his tent, and his tent is in the middle of the camp. It's like an armed compound. There are soldiers everywhere.
Well, that's why it has to be an inside job. From someone they know and trust.
Long story short, Nate needs a diversion from Chloe, and in just 5 minutes, he will
Really?
get what he
5
needs.
minutes?
Chloe will just need to set up some charges. So, arriving at Borneo and entering Chapter 3. Chloe has placed detonators all around. Sully and Nathan just got to activate them, so we activate the first one and also take the detonator with us. Of course, my dumbass curious, and well, no, it does not explode when you shoot it. Quickly cross this little bridge to shoot down a treasure and obtain the Huan Dynasty coin. We climb up these rocks here. Sully's talking about taking a hooker to church. Okay then. And then we got some patrol problems. So we wait. Kill the first guard, obtaining an AK, kill the next, go up another log and obtain the next treasure. Now, patrol problems were not completely done yet. I silently killed 2 more guards, but once climbing up here, I had to smack this shit in the face and fire my gun at the other. Hopefully not having attracted too much attention. I throw down this boulder for Sully to climb up. Now, we engage in our first little bit of combat as we got spotted, but it is very, very short. Now we head toward the next points, but first making a right to go through the secret path to obtain, voila, the Jade Pie Pendant. This time we do take the right route and make it to the camp, where we once again play stealthily. Well, until I killed 2 and decided to just fire my gun. Fighting just 1 guy already had me on the edge of death. And trying to grab the West revolver, we instantly die. Now, I will tell you, the gunplay feels much smoother than the first game. Although taking cover is something Nathan Drake still just cannot do. So I earned the Bare Knuckle Brawler achievement for having defeated 20 enemies with hand-to-hand combat. Then, I finally did take cover, started firing, dodged the craziest grenade throw of my life, and god damn it! Do they just know how to throw grenades in this game? It is once again a big trial and error extravaganza. And those goddamn grenades, dude. the grenade throws of the enemies in Uncharted 2 are absolutely picture perfect, which, from my perspective, is annoying as shit. Now, the strat I got onto was a bit less patience and trying to push forward as fast as possible. But a good start doesn't mean an easy win. They spam so many forces at you, it is nuts. But eventually, the objective comes around and we got to arm the 4 explosives. Finding these 4 explosives wasn't a huge deal as they glow brightly green from afar, and when you get close to them, they make a subtle little beeping noise. The only thing I was wondering is how in God's name the guards just let them explosive slide. Ain't no way these dumbasses didn't see these things. Once all were armed though, we boost Sully up this ladder and compliment his ass.
You got a great ass, Sully.
And then we find a deserted camp. A little further, we spot 2 unarmed guys. Checking out, well, whatever it is, and oh, Jesus! We drag each other into the lake and now got to fight these 3 dudes hand to hand. As I am the man wielding the bare knuckle brawler achievement, I'm quite confident that taking these guys down is no problem. So once we do, Sully gets attacked and gives us another man to beat up. Oh my god, Sully. Well, why not? We dropkick him. Sully gives us a rope. Thanks, old man, and thanks for the help down here as well. But instead of continuing, we are off doing some more platforming to the right, and we do all this for this Amber Jade Chimera. Now, by traversing ourselves to the correct path, we enter Chapter 4, The Dig. We see the camp in the distance, with Nate spotting Chloe Flynn with, of course, the Serbian man, Lazarevic, aka Balkan Rage Guy, with not the best temper.
This man was caught stealing artifacts from site number 5.
You would betray me for this?
No, Zoran, I can't explain.
No need.
See? Pretty bad temper. Now Nathan Sully decides to just quickly ruin his day even more. It worked! A huge amount of the guards were moving out, but sadly enough, we are not completely free of charge. So we had a couple of dudes to handle, but as Sully also backed us up with a sniper, it was no problem. And we make it to his tent.
Man, this Lazarevic guy isn't screwing around, Sully. You should see all this stuff. He's got files on every expedition to find Shambhala, all the way back to the 1600s.
What about Marco Polo's journals?
Here they are.
Just hurry it up, you haven't got much time.
Yeah. The worthy pilgrim is granted a golden passport to conquer obstacles on his journey to Shambhala.
Is that supposed to mean something?
Beats me. Hold on. Here we go. It was with great sorrow that I left my fellow travelers to their fate. A fate decreed by the dreadful cargo we bore from Shambhala.
You must have thought that tsunami was some kind of divine retribution.
Wait a minute. Damn. Sully, I don't think the Chintamani stone is here.
What?
Listen to this. I would have sooner endured the wrath of Kublai Khan himself than remove the Chintamani stone from that sacred shrine. Marco Polo never had the stone.
Then what dreadful cargo is he talking about?
I don't know.
Well, if the stone's not here, what the hell is Lazarevic looking for?
Shambhala.
Here in Borneo? He's a little wide of the mark, don't you think?
He must be trying to pick up Marco Polo's trail. Back to Shambhala.
Why?
Because the stone is still there.
Now Chloe got the possibility to talk. Nathan asks, with all the digging that's been done, if they found anybody, and it appears that it's not the case.
Over 600 people were shipwrecked here, yet there's no bodies. Don't you find that a little odd?
So where did they all go?
Where would you go if a tsunami hit?
To higher ground.
Bingo. We head to that mountain. What do you bet we find Marco's pals? Chloe, can you meet up with us?
Already on my way.
Great.
But Sully got a little uh-oh for us. We stuck around for too long. We got company. Although our lucky asses did find grenades, and grenades work so much better in Uncharted 2, you can just aim and throw instead of always relying on the crappy white pointer thing. But you gotta remember, your throwing aim should not be as bad as mine. Otherwise, this feature is still useless. Like I am. So where do I even begin with this fight? Well, first things first, they come in with a big group, with multiple heading your way pretty quickly. I snatched the 20 headshots achievement in a short bit, but also shortly after experienced that ammo is a huge problem on crushing. Now Sully is being flanked, and I gotta back him up with my sad 14 bullets, and crap! He's also being flanked from the left, Sully, you gotta hold on here. Please don't die on me now. We backed Sully up successfully, but got reinforcements to deal with now, which let me tell ya led to my death incredibly fast. Luckily, the reinforcements bit is a checkpoint, and I died a good number of extra times until, oh really, call in a sentry gunner now. We have to take it down ASAP, otherwise Sully's a goner. This took a bit, but luckily there was also a checkpoint, and after missing a handful of extra grenades, I land one in, and having the tower explode, we can finally take a breather. Shooting the crow's nest to get me the Novus Fortune Hunter achievement for finding my 20th treasure. So I guess I'll get an achievement every 20 treasures now. Now I traversed the nose of the ship to make it to Sully, allowing us to just climb up this wall, climb a couple more, and then find ourselves a couple of nice looking stones. Once Sully caught up, Chloe also seems to have made it. And what this appears to be is the last resting place of Marco Polo's crew. The place must be 1,000 years old at least. We jump down, finding another treasure, and are looking for some sort of clue according to Nate. They find some more of that resin, you know, the stuff he lit in the place that the asshole Flynn betrayed us at. Sully lights it up for us, getting us a nice blue torch. We can now see the blood lying around, so we follow the stains, or well, try to follow them, as my stupid is not the best at it. But eventually, we actually followed the right path. We see that it ended at this wall, so we push the block back with Sully and continue the following path. As it indeed continues with many dead bodies, Nate even plotting that they may have killed each other. The blood trail is long, leading to a dead skeleton holding a book with "Oh God!"
Christ almighty.
Just kidding.
Nate, you're gonna give me a goddamn heart attack.
All jokes aside though, Nathan opens up the tube containing, well, that thing we saw in the snow that Nathan was so happy to still see. It is a purba, a ritual object from Tibet. It was used to destroy obstacles, spiritual obstacles, something the crew isn't all too excited about per se. But it could be what Marco Polo was talking about.
What the hell you're talking about?
In his journal, he wrote that the worthy seeker would be given a golden passport to conquer obstacles on the journey to Shambhala.
So, what, this is it?
Look, that's all really interesting, but where the hell is it a passport to?
Well, maybe this map would help.
Let me see that. Between Greater India and the province of Tibet lies a field of exquisitely finished temples. Hundreds of gilded spires stretching as far as the eye can see.
Hold on, I know this place. It's in Nepal.
Yeah, except it's not just a field of temples anymore, it's a city.
Well, that could make things a little more challenging.
Now, hold on, there's more. In all these many temples, only one conceals the secret path to Shambhala. And that path shall only be revealed to the pilgrim who bears the golden passport.
Well, lucky you three, because that pointy dildo is without a doubt that golden passport. Before continuing on, I first look back a bit and shoot the top for the Huan Dynasty helmet. Now we go back to the same path to get out of this place, with Chloe taking the leads, but she's a little too excited. She's out of her sight now. Well, girl, please don't get into any trouble, okay? Ah, crap, she got us in trouble, alright. Oh, you lying. It's old Flinny boy, and he's also familiar with Sullivan.
Sullivan, you still dragging this tired old sack of shit around?
Easy, Nate.
That's pretty ballsy for a guy who spent the last 3 months behind bars.
Better than pissing away 3 months in the jungle without a clue.
Found the ships though, didn't I?
Now Chloe is really playing the part, giving the map to Flynn. Harry not being able to read a single word, so Nathan quickly informs him that he is an idiot. With the worst part being that he wants us escorted to Lazarevic, telling us that staying in prison would have been a better call. And at the time, well, I agreed, until I instantly regret calling Chloe a lying sack, as she genuinely is just a goat and hands us that beautiful golden passport.
Chloe, you have to come with us.
No. Just meet me in Nepal. Now run.
Yeah, running sounds great. Don't think you want to die after pulling such a baddie now, huh? Would you, Drake? So we gotta run. And what you would expect from one of these type of running scenes is a cinematic experience where you just about survive the craziest things. But instead of that, I genuinely died multiple times in this 15-second segment. Anyway, when we finally sort of make it out, as the bloody rocks had to crumble, Sully and Nate got a dead end. Nate's suggestion is to jump, but Sully doesn't want them to break their necks.
We get caught, Lazarevich will break them for us.
I'm getting too old for this bullshit.
Sully doesn't have Nathan's luck. He is seriously considering just sacrificing himself here. Not happening, mate, although Sully is not planning on going to Nepal.
There they are!
Oh, shit.
Well, shall we?
After you, Butch.
See you in hell, kid.
Shit.
Looks like Nathan at least made it to Nepal. Lazarevich had a head start on them, all thanks to the help from the local guerrillas. The city has been on the brink of civil war for years. Lazarevich just had to throw a little bit of gas on the fire. We see some people in a hurry or something, which is suspicious, with Chloe wondering if we got a second thought. Of course we don't. We'll meet at the old market, as things are quiet over there. But it isn't all too quiet behind us. Some dudes we just can't magically lose pull a crazy stunt with our car. Now we climb out of it, entering Chapter 5 Urban Warfare. Now being chased by a goddamn military vehicle. Getting a hold on me the first time, but you know what? Second try my charm. So we've just about made it out of that wreck. The old market ought to be this way. But there are more guards, so we gotta take cover and hide. And I don't know where, they are also being attacked by the people of Nepal. As they try to intervene, I get a taste of what crushing is all about. A whopping 2 times! And then make my third try to charm. Now needing to find out where Chloe's at. So we continue moving with, oh god damn it!
Well, I guess I'm not going that way.
Yes! Yes, indeed we are not, Drake. No, I was quite confused on where I was supposed to go until I found a propane tank. Actually, I lied, that thing was useless. I climb up this electric thing, allowing me to climb the signs and shit! This is classic Uncharted stuff, really. But as I got my way into this building, I definitely didn't jump down here. Why would I do that? But instead did some more cheeky climbing that, well, went as how you would expect for Nathan. Anyway, once on the roof, we have a little helicopter problem. And oh, soldiers as well. Finding a new assault rifle, a Fel. And as I continue through, I also snatch a West revolver. A big fight is most likely ahead. As I sneakily kill 2 more soldiers, we are in trouble. There are too many. But I made another mistake. I needed to head back. And as I did, I got spotted. So I run and just about make it to the sewers in one piece. But here, I obtained the strange relic for the relic finder achievement. But hey, I was spotted, so I got some streets to clear. Now the Fel is great, being a very accurate, strong packing burst rifle. This section also introduced shield dudes, who are extremely annoying, but a grenade handles them. Sadly enough, we could not pick a shield up ourselves. I also picked up our first micro SMG, and then, oh really, a goddamn truck with a machine gunner on it. Oh well, a grenade will do the trick, or not. It was just Chloe with an RPG.
Seems like I am always saving your ass.
Well, it is an ass worth saving.
And then they really like making more sex jokes, but when all jokes were set aside, Nathan sees a symbol on a ritual dagger. It resembles the one on the temple they are standing right in front of. This is how Marco Polo found his next clue. The temple they are looking for will be marked with that emblem. All they have to do is find it. But with hundreds of these temples in the city, how will they find it? A higher vantage point.
There's a hotel not far from here.
Chloe, now is not the time.
It's easily the tallest building in the city.
Right. Well, okay. That's good thinking.
Follow me.
Yep.
Alright, horse boy. As the door we need to enter is locked, we find a workaround by once again climbing some street signs. We see the hotel from here, and yes, that is one hell of a vantage point. So we do some more ridiculous parkour, which includes some problematic soldiers trying to get to Chloe. With the ride shield guy being a pain, I was able to use his ride shield this time, which is a great piece of equipment. And I think I couldn't pick it up last time because I exploded the guy, cause seconds later, mine also broke by absorbing too much damage. So I open up the door for Chloe, just about not die. And Chloe and I get rid of the rest of the waste so that I can boost her up with this ladder and climb it up myself. Where we just walk a bit, no craziness, until we enter Chapter 6. Desperate times, where we witness that the resistance is not winning the fight against Lazarevich. We head to the plaza. Nathan thinks their best bet is to just cut over to the hotel, take a different route, but Chloe is that badass type, having a plan with a grenade, so she will break up their little party. Nathan mentions the big guy with a bloody RPG, and Chloe just gives us the job to take care of him, with an extra catch. It needs to be done quietly.
Are you sure about this?
Desperate times, right?
What does that mean? She mentioned the chapter's name. I love that. So let's just not mention my first try, but my second, oh hell yeah. Chloe and Drake right here, right now, we're kicking it off. I mean, I also got those kills achievements with specific weapons, and with the enemies flooding in, this was great for that. So great that I forgot I wasn't crushing, ducked out of cover and died. Meaning I had to do it all over again, every single last thing. And luckily the AI is pretty stupid and doesn't throw a perfect grenade into my little truck, blowing me to bits. That would just be very unappreciated if that would happen. Now I died a couple more times, but eventually I actually pulled through, racking up big kills with the extraordinary amount of enemies coming in. But what happened after is something you'll never believe. Nathan Drake got stuck in a couple of sandbags. Yes, I tried to get out of this for like a solid 3 minutes until I realized I had to just try again. Although I had already beaten it practically. So yeah, thanks Naughty Dog, it brightened up my day, it truly did. However, when I finally got through, cause man, crushing is crushing me, there was more! A truck? Really, guys? I had to just come in and also call in the whole military vehicle. Well, I threw a perfect nade that way, but they even came in with more from behind. That Lazarevich really wants us dead. Oh my god, I ran out of ammo. And as Chloe was useless, I did not die. I beat up the soldier, snatched his AK, got into cover just in time, and blind fired the other two. Had a little extra to deal with, but it was finally over. Now allowing us to get into the hotel by once again climbing some street signs. Inside the hotel, you would say, like Nathan, whoa crap, but instead you just whip and nay both with a shotgun. Up we went. And then, oh wow, so much for the elevator. We push it open and Chloe pushes us through. And as the door won't budge, she is stuck on the other side, while we will need to find the circuit breaker on the top floor. So I climb some flagpoles now. And of course, one breaks! Once I get my way over to the other side, we got some more trouble. Which was trouble, alright? Anyway, I take care of it. Go up these stairs to jump into this little metal thing to get the Juan Dynasty urn. Talking about treasures, I'm afraid I missed a couple, so we will need to head back for those later. Some simple combat later, I head outside and walk over to this roof bit for another treasure, and then climb my way up and switch the breaker. Getting Chloe up with us, getting to the roof, talking a little Marco Polo swimming, and then we climb up even higher to finally achieve our vantage point. Looking for the right temple, and well, it is right there in the middle of the gunfire, exactly where Lazarevich is camped, so that is not good. Oh, and now Nathan said the chapter's name. Oh, I love it. I love it so much.
Drake has been spotted in Sector 18.
Oh, crap. Any chance this is Sector 19?
Sweep the city, find him, and take him out.
Son of a bitch. Alright, time to go.
Oh, crap. Hearing a helicopter approaches and something getting me all too excited, so we climb over.
Holy shit.
I've got you, give me your hand.
Just go!
Oh, no! Run for your life, Nathan! Holy snap! This is crazy work. We got a heli and an enemy problem, and let me tell ya, that pilot got bulletproof glass. Some bloody rockets to just blow up our walls, and oh, even more goons disturbing our escape sequence. With the second explosive moment getting me to my death. But as you know, second time's the charm for me. They fire me more rockets, we fire more bullets, and when those two buildings start colliding, we jump right through the glass and just about survive this nonsense. Anyway, we kill some more goons, lower ourselves a bridge, and hey, a grenade launcher. That low-key kinda sucks, as it doesn't fire impact grenades, but it'll have to do. As I totally didn't die on my third try. Yes, my third. I got the 50 kills with a fell achievement. Got another treasure on this rooftop, and the grenade launcher does work as impact when you shoot right onto the enemy. Anyway, the helicopter's back, but I think he's unaware of us being able to get a hold of the grenade launchers. But that baby of a heli absorbs many grenades. But after firing many, down she goes, baby. We are helicopter free. We traverse a couple more buildings, zip line across to another building, and of course, it snaps! It wouldn't be Uncharted without it. Chloe is up there alone now, and we, well, are not alone. With a cameraman and Elena? Holy shit!
What the hell are you
okay.
doing here?
And
Jeff, don't.
what the hell, Jeff?
Wait, you know this guy?
Yeah. This is Drake.
Oh. Sorry.
So, what's your angle on all this misery? You gonna plunder a few temples, loot the museum?
It's nice to see you two. Suppose you're here for some noble crusade, right?
Actually, we're trailing a fugitive war criminal. Zoran Lazarevic, have you heard of him?
Isn't that NATO's job?
Well, they think that he's dead. Killed in some bombing raid.
Oh, and you're here to prove otherwise.
You know what? This guy's a real monster, Nate. We're talking torture, mutilation, mass executions. See, now he's plotting something new. But why out here? Why tear apart the city, you know? It just doesn't make any sense.
And Nate just pulls a little facial expression, and Elena reads that Nathan must have something to do with it. Just a little unsure she is. But when Chloe finally catches up and mentions Lazarevic, Elena knows enough.
Oh, man, Nate.
Hey, wait. Now, don't jump to conclusions, Elena.
I'm sorry, am I sensing some history here?
Oh, Elena Fisher. Last year's model.
That's cute. Yeah. No. Glad you find this so funny.
Well, it's just I never figured you for the white bread picket fence type.
Hey, she's a lot tougher than she looks, thank you.
Oh.
Oh, what?
She broke your heart.
Oh, please.
She did,
Hey, you know what?
she?
Maybe I broke hers.
Oh, yes, Casanova. We need to get moving.
Wait. They're coming with us.
Can't be serious.
Yeah, I am. I mean, I can't just ditch them in the middle of this mess.
They're only going to slow us down, and if we get
Chloe.
caught, if Lazarevic catches you and me together...
I'm not leaving them behind.
You don't always have to play the bloody hero, you know? Nate! Just dance with the one who brought you, all right?
Yeah, I get it. But they're still coming with us.
Well, we don't need saving, Nate.
Thank you.
You might want to rethink that.
That smug smile on his face is worth millions. Entering Chapter 7. They're coming with us, meaning that the crew is back together. Or, well, except for Sully. And now with the new guy, Jeff. We clear the fountain area real quick and then snatch his treasure in this broken building, and a very well hidden one that you can barely see because of the sunlight, but I shoot it out of the bell and obtain the 9 jewel ring. We open this big heavy door, and now we need to traverse this very strong currents to first find another treasure. Then, head back to the staircase where we boost up Chloe. Wait a little bit for her to drop down a box, allowing us to drop down a propane tank to free the green car. This green car allows us to go to this ladder. Then do a perfect bottle flip on top of the green car and coming to a realization that it wasn't necessary, as there were already 2 prepped for us. Anyway, time to climb the ladder and make our way over there, very patiently. Okay, so up here, holy crap, why does this always happen? Now when fighting these goons, I was thinking, right? We are still in the 1 month before phase this all started in the snow. So we gotta figure out soon what went wrong, right? With many deaths occurring once more, I got the 30 kills for the MK and the I achievement. Now, with many deaths comes many lessons. I took a vantage point from higher up, allowing me to throw a perfect grenade and declare victory. Or well, once I beamed down the sandwichers with their own weaponry. Then I could declare victory. 1 pole climb later, and from the billboards we witnessed more resistance fighters die. And a tank? Did a tank just drive by? But we made it to the temple, also finding a little silver Shiva amulet.
How about that, huh?
You brought us right to the doorstep.
Elena's still nitpicking that Nathan is even here, but like seriously though, what is her problem with Nathan just wanting to do a little treasure hunting? So Nathan explains that they are here for the Chintamani stone. Elena finds it ridiculous, as it is a mythical gemstone. Jeff gives us some useless inputs, but for real though, who is bro? Chloe wants a word with Nathan, or well, inside, because trouble.
Alright, we should be safe in here for now.
This just doesn't add up, Nate. Lazarevic can't be after the money. He doesn't need it. You're missing something.
Come on, we haven't got all day. You two stay here.
Alright, promise me you'll stay put. We'll be right back.
Famous last words.
We enter Chapter 8, the city's secret. With the first worry of Nathan being whether Elena and Jeff are a couple. But my eyes were on the bronze altar spoon, cause I would love to eat my cereal with that thing. Okay, all jokes aside, we once again pull out Drake's journal and got ourselves a puzzle to solve. And we do so by climbing this broken pillar, climb my way over to this hand, and flip the trident. But it looks like that's wrong according to the book, so we flip it back. But from there, I could move the Dorji thing, which is the right way now, then climb my way back, follow a new route, and oh yes, of course! It is 5 minutes of gameplay where this just does not happen, every obstacle breaks! At least I got that skull thing facing correctly, and then I did a stupidly dangerous jump onto the knife for it to unlock the orb. And all we gotta do now is insert the pointy dildo inside of the nice coin slot. It is like that thing I've never experienced before. Nate twists and turns it and it floods the water with a door opening. So the lady and the man traverse the cave, with also discussing romance. That's very cute. Sure hope this place ain't a trap. Ha! I jinxed it! It closes up!
Could be worse, right?
Oh yeah, well, this sucks, but hey, there is a treasure. And I got a grenade in my pocket, saving the man and the ma'am. Romantic after all. Finding an MP40, no! You're not telling me, nah. That was Uncharted 1. I doubt it. But we made it and see the beautiful golden dagger open up. Entering Chapter 9, The Path of Light. Once again, puzzling time, baby. I bounce the light on the weird face, making it glow up. And can put the dagger inside of it. Once again, twisting it, it lowers the first blade.
What do you reckon? We're gonna have to climb that thing?
I reckon I'm gonna have to climb that thing.
And you sure do, buddy. You sure as hell gotta climb that thing. From on top of the dagger, we gotta walk over to the narrow pointy bits, but jump onto the statue's eyelashes using his eyebrow to, well, open all sorts of things. And also letting us go to the right, finding another treasure. Then go down, instructing Chloe to adjust the other reflector, and then we adjust this one, lowering the second blade and forming a bridge. Then I mess around with the other lights a bit, wondering what I should do, but of course I just climb the newly fallen blades and traverse the last one. See where it's— oh, of course! It bloody breaks! It is too predictable at this point, honestly. I shoot the rest of the eye, revealing the light. Of course, the rest of the blade breaks! But we survive. And in the distance, see the sneakiest treasure in treasure hunting history. So we shoot it down and don't pick it up. As it despawned or something. There is also no glow up anymore. So I kill myself, shoot it down from here, and obtain the what? Wait, where does it drop? It seriously just despawns. I tried one more time, and doing it from close this time, the carved jade figurine is ours. Oh, and Chloe put one of the lights up. So I'm able to light up this light ornament thingy to lower the last blade. Having it combined, dropping down with a punch, opening up the statue's mouth. So we go down his throat, pick up another treasure, and we put the dagger in the slot, forming some, well, I don't know, a map? It makes a mountain, and Nathan knows exactly where it is. The entrance to Shambhala. They found it. They got it pinpointed on the map. But we hear trouble from above. So we grab that dagger and enter Chapter 10. Only one way out. Climbing back out. Oh, crap. They got heavy forces. With the first thing coming to mind, they got past Elena and Jeff, which ain't good. The combat is once again what you would expect from Crushing. I used the mouth to obtain some kills while hanging, as we get an achievement for that. Once I finally make a bit of progress by getting to the staircase, I also find our first sniper. This is just one continuous battle that goes through the entire path we went through when heading to the big dagger with Chloe. And to be honest, it's not all too difficult in my opinion. Once we get out of the hidden place, we find the pistole, a shotgun pistol, which is really good. Oh, until Big Chunky Chunk Boy is already chunky and is already a little too chunky for someone like Nathan to truly beat. Although, we did truly beat him after a while. But outside, the coast ain't clear. But with my clear eye, I do spot Elena in the distance, but no sign of Jeff. Ah, snap. Jeff is hurt, and I think pretty badly as well. Now, unsurprisingly, the big open area is no easy job on Crushing. But I got through it eventually. And yep, Jeff is hurt indeed. We help him up as Nathan is that real support role. Chloe is real pissed at him for wanting to help him rather than leaving him for dead.
Gonna get us all killed!
Oh wow, okay. Well, at least we entered Chapter 11, Keep Moving, and moving with Jeff is about as hard as you'd expect. One death later though, we go through this door with Elena barricading it, and Chloe is still complaining. We ain't simply giving up like that, Chloe. We are simply gonna die a couple more times, but there's no giving up. Eventually we think we're safe, but oh, a military vehicle! We gotta make a left.
Elena!
I'm okay.
Well, lucky you, girl. Pretty impressive surviving an RPG shot like that. With Chloe also eating a big boom, I try my best to navigate through this absolute nonsense filled with bloody armored machine gunner trucks. Oh boy, is this hard. There's no cover to be taken, but once inside and up the stairs, I think we might be safe. We gotta make a big jump. And well, Jeff can't make that jump. So Chloe once again says that it's just over, and we need to get it together.
Can't just leave him here to die.
He is as good as dead already, and so are we if we don't go now.
Then go.
Yeah, nobody's stopping you.
Chloe.
I was trying to save your skin, you idiot.
Chloe? What is this?
Sorry.
Drop the guns. Seriously. Get her out of here. She's hurt. Take her to the train. Unbelievable. You just can't help yourself, can you?
I guess that makes us even.
Not quite.
So, this little man is Drake. Did you carry him all the way from the temple? Shame. Now, tell me what you found in the temple.
The answer that you're looking for. Okay? I know where the stone is, but you're not gonna find it without me. So just let her go, and I will lead you right to it.
My shadow. You are the reporter who has been biting at my heels. You better pray that he is not bluffing. Search him.
Come on. That is brilliant, mate. Here.
It appears you have nothing to bargain with, Mr. Drake. Return to the staging ground. Prepare to move out. You, come with me. You. Take care of them.
No problem.
Trust me, brother, it will be a problem. A little fling. Elena pulls a badass move, and so does Drake. And we are off running for our butts. Now, having lost Chloe, Jeff is completely gone, but for real though, who really cared about Jeff? As we just about make it to slight safety, we catch Elena, run to safety, and oh! They still got feelings. I knew it. Anyway, they have a little pity party about Nathan feeling bad for dragging Elena in, even though she already got here on her own and knew the stakes. The plan now, of course, is to go after Chloe. Flynn mentioned a train, meaning that past the water tower is a rail yard. That means we are going to a train. Oh, that can only unravel into some good stuff. Of course, Elena is like a bully. She pulled a gun on us, boy. But what she doesn't know is that Chloe has been an insider all along. She didn't have a choice. So he explains that to Elena. And she says...
Honor among thieves, huh?
Oh, among thieves! Oh, they mentioned the goddamn title of the game. How much more cinema do you want? Nate has no clue what he's doing, which, you know, is always the case. Elena's in, though. Nate refuses, but gets shushed. They got a train to catch. Getting us into chapter 12. A train to catch. First things first, some dudes we gotta make disappear real quick. As we don't have a gun, I quickly stab this guy's neck, grab ourselves a pistol, and cook up a nice little dish of 9mm bullets into brains. We boost up Elena, make our own way up, and got a door stuck, blocked from the other side. But I first jumped back down for the Nepali bronze lion treasure and then the Huan Dynasty lotus jar by going one more staircase up from the metal ladder bit. Then we climb some street signs, get rid of the blockage so that Elena can pass. But we got company. But this company brought me to one brilliant idea. We can do the classic save unload method we did in Uncharted 1 to pop some 2 pretty annoying trophies. I keep killing these 2 goons while hanging with my grenade, which, trust me, was way harder than it looks. Much harder than it looks. Those grenades are pretty weak, but once I found my method, the grenade hangman achievement popped for getting 10 kills while hanging with a grenade. Now, we just had to get 20 kills while hanging with firearms. First got the 50 kills with the 92 FS 9mm pistol, and then got the hangman achievement. Getting sandwiched from behind, so it is back to square one. Switching from sign sights though, we take down the sandwichers and make ourselves a nice punch in the wall. As I got sandwiched once more! Now knowing that he will come at the end, I got stuck in my reload animation. Wow, really, just wow. This is so fun to continuously redo. It is really fun to redo. Speed gaming, truly. Now the third time, it's not my charm, as we don't get attacked from behind, but also not from the front. This bit is impossible, I swear. What do I do? So yes, what a surprise, I popped the 100 headshots achievement. Maybe because that's all I've been doing for the last 15 minutes. And also getting the headshot expert achievement right after for killing 5 enemies in a row with headshots. Now before killing the last one, I thought I'd relocate my position. I first wanted to jump off and see if I could get a better vantage point. Not the case. This place though was the worst idea yet. No recommendation. All I had to do was drop down one singular board. Just one. And now Elena drops us a beautiful bridge, and we snatch a beautiful Cham line mask. I hate this section of the game with all my heart. But hey, we climb our way up and see many, many more guards! With Chloe being taken by Flynn onto the train. Not looking all too friendly with her, they gotta move fast. Nate's plan.
Now I'm going down there alone.
Nate.
Wait. Just listen. You never listen. Meanwhile, you're gonna go over there, snag us one of those nice-looking
4x4s.
4x4s. You're gonna be the wheelman. I'll sneak in, I'll grab Chloe. You come in right behind us.
With the getaway car.
With the getaway car.
Yep, got it. Got it?
I got it.
Go.
Alright, she's a bossy girl. We zipline our way down, first finding a treasure over here and then pushing the cart from the door, doing some train parkour, doing some monkey climbing, all for the intermediate fortune hunter achievement for now, having collected 40 treasures. Quickly die, as that's something I love doing. But now, from the train wagon, jump to the other train wagon, and we have to walk through and need to get it moving to burst through this gate. We do so by pulling the lever, but maybe it would have been smart to think that through. Oh, did you see that? Like 5 weapons just spawning on the ground. Oh yeah, you know what's about to happen. And indeed, that happens. There are many enemies. So this is literally the best place ever to farm headshots and specific weapon kills. So yours truly put on his smarty smart pants and save this game onto another game data. So when we have beaten the game, we can just quick dial ourselves over to this bit. I know, I'm a genius. But oh crap, big boy gunners. We are so dead! Or maybe not, as Elena comes in clutch. Oh, I love this girl.
So, you got a plan C?
Yeah, floor it.
What?
I'm getting on that train.
What are you, crazy?
Just get me close enough to jump.
Guess that answers that question.
Step on it!
We are getting close to the train, with Elena asking unimportant questions right now. Nathan gets himself ready, waits for Elena's call, and makes it onto the train, baby! Oh my god, this is epic! Entering chapter 13. Locomotion, climbing my way up quickly over to this window, and at the back of the train, we find the miniature bronze stupa. I make my way over toward the next wagon by climbing past this big tank, being granted 2 AKs and a pistol. We now know what can happen any second. I sneak attack the first guard and find our first M4. And that guard was the last sneak attack, and also the last breath I took. Anyway, second time's the charm. As I played it just a little smarter this time, get surprise attack from this window, but surprise him with my M4. Then jump through the window, but instead of going forward, we go back up. Because on top of the cart is the llama and buffalo statue. Then apparently we got some deaf soldiers, not having heard the entire fight beforehand, giving me the opportunity for the bare knuckle slugger achievement, 50 kills with hand-to-hand combat. Then kill these 2 dudes and oh my god, there's a turret gunner at the front of the train. Oh, of course there is. And with a picture-perfect shot, we kill the turret gunner and climb up the train once more. Although not once, and not without trouble. And I am not talking enemy trouble. I'm talking more Toy Story 3, the video game, first level trouble. I make my way across by climbing. Enemies should be a problem, but the gates take care of them. Now, on this flat train car, we gotta make it to the other side. To get inside of it to obtain the Nawari bronze figures. Then we see the tank. Probably the tank we saw driving by last time. And oh, really? They got these stupid train things coming from the side as well now. Well, you know, patience is key, I guess. Had to deal with some more goons, then jump, and oh yes, of course, the roof breaks. Could have been worse. But are you serious right now? Why is that thing always coming back? We gotta get off of this thing fast. We got rockets and a full-on machine gun coming out of that thing. I know, really, more trouble. Like we do not already have enough of it. Do you idiots not see the helicopter? I take care of them all, also getting us to 20 kills to the Pistole achievement, and more rockets towards us. So there's no time to dawdle. We gotta keep moving. I know, stupid gate. When I pass that bit, they are now dropping off guys from the helicopter. Seriously, just give it a rest. When those are gone, more come in. I blast through them, but the heli charged up its rockets, so we just about pull through. Grab a rocket launcher and blast it out of the sky. Or well, so I thought. It's scarily enough is still up high. We crank the vault like crazy after the entire tracks explode, entering a tunnel, meaning no more helicopters. Also, entering Chapter 14 tunnel vision, where I snap a heavily geared guy's neck, so great to have gotten rid of him, and grab 3 snipers, make the worst jump of my life, but hey, it all brought us to the 30 kills with the Moss shotgun achievement, so there's a win. Using the snipers on the shits in the distance, then get 2 unexpected surprises once on the train car, it was worth it, as that train car had a treasure inside. Go through a tiny bit of extra nonsense to open up this door and find another treasure. Next door's blocked though, so we wait. We are in the snowy peaks right now, on a train. We are nearing the beginning of the game, people. We see a soldier, someone who probably leads the crew, and seems to be the one holding on to the dagger. He must be very trusted by Lazarovich. But getting to him requires, well, some skills, alright. And there were so many fully armored guys, it was stupid. Like, really stupid. I mean, they are the 101 on bullet sponges. Although a nice little close-by pistole does the job alright. So we can finally... No, wait. Is that a minigun? I was pretty sure shooting at him was just tickling him. Cause oh boy, was he just continuing his minigun parades like it was nothing. And I just couldn't jump to him, as that was just insta-death. But wait, I can shoot the logs from the trees. Bye-bye, minigun man. With the big buff man sending in the gunship, bringing back our best pal, but all friendships end one way or another.
How the hell am I supposed to take on a hell no? Time to fight fire with fire.
Now we gotta fight the guy who caused all this ruckus. He runs off like a little girly girl though, so we chase after him. Deal with his little backup, but he's a goner now. Oh well, not completely, as he got health. Finish in now. Second time's my charm. We get into another fist fight. And never mind, I devour his fists like breakfast. This man is a powerhouse. He's like Hunk from Resident Evil. And oh boy, is he annoying, but cool at the same time. But wait, I'm not joking. He seriously cannot die. You have Nathan relying on luck, but this guy got some legendary boons or something. What the hell? I don't get it, as the hand-to-hand combat sometimes allows me to dodge with triangle and sometimes just doesn't give me the option. It was a lot, and I mean a good lot of blood, sweat, and tears. But the hand-to-hand combat was the key. And that's right, down you go, pal. Thanks for the knife. And now, how are you still alive? It is wait, whoa. Chloe saves us once again.
You alright?
Get off the train, Nate.
What are you talking about? You have any idea what I've been through?
I never asked for any of your bloody heroics.
Chloe, come on, we don't have time for this.
You're right. So get off the train while you still can.
And leave you with them.
You made your choice.
What did you expect me to do?
I expected you to have my back.
I had your back!
How could you possibly with the other 2 on yours?
Good luck with Flynn. We deserve each other. You know, I can't believe...
Oh shit, you gotta be joking.
You just don't know when to quit, do you? What? No witty remark? Nothing clever to say?
I don't. No!
Oh, no, you don't!
Stop. Just let him go.
Put him out of his misery!
There's nothing.
It were the bloody explosive barrels. That's what got him in this mess. Entering chapter 15, train wrecked, and are back to the very beginning of the game, but this time from a different perspective. But all the parkour is the exact same, with Nathan now mumbling about the stupid decision he made by trying to save Chloe. And well, it wasn't worth it for the situation trade-off. So this time we see what happens after finding the knife once again. It looks like many other soldiers were looking for it as well, so we got some kills to make. With our luck, also finding a grenade launcher coming in great use, so I made a quick save for, you know, if we don't have enough kills by then. Now I find the first treasure in a little reel of the train cart, then another around the edge of the area, and once I cleared out the entire battlefield, which I did with the newly found Desert Eagle, we finish it off by heading to the very edge of the Tibetan knife treasure. Then, stumble my way to the top, to climb out of this place and go for the biggest, and I mean the hugest walk of our life. Such a big one, this can only lead to death, my friend. No man can crawl this far in the snow. But wait, who's that man? Well, I sure as hell hope we're saved. And yes, we are, and it looks like we're in Tibet, as they are speaking Tibetan. Of course, Nathan is extremely confused, and well, got no clue how to communicate, as he doesn't speak Tibetan. And they don't speak English. He gets a drink that I don't think is his favorite. My guy just keeps yapping Tibetan, but is one nice fella. Giving us a nice jacket and a hat, seriously, no hate toward our Tibet friend. But we are no longer in the snow. Entering chapter 16. Where am I? And exploring the town a little, we find another treasure. So we follow our Tibet friends through the village, and well, let me tell you, I don't know. I want to say beautiful village, but it's also a low-key kind of man. But on top of here, climbing a little bit, boom, a bronze Buddha statue. We go up and then continue following our friend. He stops, so I continue by going up the staircase and finding a nice singing bowl. Up here, my guy brings us to... Holy shit, it's Elena!
You have some idea of what's going on. I mean, how long have I been here?
Yeah, only a few days. I followed the tracks to the wreckage. What the hell happened?
You were right about Chloe. Turns out she wasn't exactly looking to be rescued.
Wait, did she do that?
No, I have Flynn to thank for this.
Yeah, Nyagotsu-sung.
Wait, did Elena just casually learn Tibetan? Well, not important right now.
So, our mysterious guest awakes.
Nate, this is Carl Schaefer.
How are you feeling?
Good. Thanks.
Good. Please, sit. It appears you and I have much in common, Mr. Drake.
Is that so?
Yes. 70 years ago, I came here just like you, carried into the village near death, the last survivor of my company. I was hired to lead an expedition into Tibet to find the entrance to Shambhala. What they really wanted was the Chintamani stone. So, my friend, where did you find this?
Nathan has no problem telling, and that thing is the key to Shambhala. It is the object our opponent desperately needs. Well, newsflash, buddy. I think we were all aware of that. And so is he, by the way. Nathan is giving up on his quest. His quest is over.
What if it's only beginning?
Where did you find this guy?
Trust me, young man, your ego will mend. You're just lucky to be alive.
Yeah, you know, people are always telling me how lucky I am. But the truth is, everything I touch turns to shit.
Nate.
No, Elena, I'm done. Now, come on, I'm through playing the hero.
Your adversary will not give up so easily. He will not stop until he possesses the thing he desires.
Oh, yeah? Well, more power to him.
Power is precisely the problem. Some of the most fearsome rulers through history have possessed only a fragment of the Chintamani stone.
Then my guy wonders what a man could become if he could possess the stone itself.
This is crazy.
It's got to be what he's after, Nate.
Then Lazarevich really is a nutjob. He's chasing a myth.
And what if he's not?
Elena, come on.
Well, I mean, what if it's true? We've seen what he's capable of.
I understand your doubt. You require proof.
Now, if we want to seek that proof and witness it with our own eyes, we must find the remains of his expedition, with Tenzin as our guide. That's the Tibetan guy. Elena gives us a little motivational goodbye kiss. Oh, Drake's mood's up. So we arrive at the big mountain with a very inviting pillar with words written on it we cannot read. And with Tenzin pulling out his weapon like there's some insane monster down there. Well, there better not be, as I'm low-key excited to just do a little mountaineering with my boy Tenzin. In chapter 17, Mountaineering. We got my boy throwing a perfect grappling hook, and well, yeah, I'm sold. I fully trust this man. I find a quick treasure and continue through the beautiful snow and ice, and find another rope with a little predator on top. We spot it, and Tenzin still wants us to go that way.
Those things bite, you know.
So we go rope swinging once again, but we are not heading forwards. We first make a nice turn toward the right to jump on this little platform for another treasure. Then it is back to following Tenzin, making it to a very big open area, hearing wolves cry in the distance. We find a dead man with a piece of paper. This was probably one of Schaefer's men. Oh crap, the bridge! But we gotta remember that everything breaks in this game. From here we offer Tenzin a boost, but he declines. Guess we'll get up there. And up here we do some more ice and snow climbing. Dare I mention, Nathan's been doing all this without gloves. So yes, he indeed is God. But hey, we find ourselves another cheeky little treasure, eh? And then we do some more Uncharted Nathan Drake stuff, and have Tenzin do a sick-ass jump, having us pull him up. And now he owes us one. Tenzin's beautiful rope gets us on the, oh yes, break my mind at this point. At least we're even now. And no, I did not make a Dog Games reference. Once higher up, we spot dead wolves, with Tenzin yapping about something, but me no understand. We jump some more platforms in one hell of a dark area, witnessing a scary monster for about 2 seconds, which genuinely scared me a little. Nate wonders what he heard, and I know that Tenzin knows what's up, but as he can't explain it, we tell him to stay while we venture on. Adding falling icicles, oh boy, great addition. Anyway, I follow the beautiful icy water, where I also snatch a quick skullcap drum treasure. Then head back, do some more climbing, and find the silver needle case. Find a very sexy pistol, probably hinting at that we got a monster to shoot down, or at least wolves. I wander around a bit and then use the pistol to break this ice, with Tenzin getting attacked by the weird monster we saw. Tenzin! You foul beast shall pay for what you've done to my boy Tenzin. He picks us up, but we keep shooting him in the face, just barely surviving. As I keep blind firing the spastic crazy monster, it once again picks us up, and this time punches the gun out of our hands, so... But Tenzin ain't dead, people! He clutches the fight up, doing some crazy Wolfenstein stabbing, and getting rid of that old little monster problem. Tenzin sadly cannot explain what that was, cause well, he no speak English. So we boost Tenzin up this time, and he drops us a little crate, and I make my way over to him, also a little deeper, to find a treasure. Already 57 collected. Very nice. Now back to Tenzin, I shoot this box to swing the rope and climb to this top.
Stairs? Huh, must be getting somewhere.
And indeed we are, as we enter chapter 18, Heart of the Ice, where I go down a tomb, witnessing absolute beautifulness. Just wow. It looks like we somehow gotta make it over to the other side. So we step on the pressure plate, lowering this wall so my boy Tenzin keeps the pressure, while I keep the pressure on the other switch so we both can jump at the same time, making it across. Now this bit of climbing is easier said than done. Climbing these stupid heads took way too long, man. Just too long. But once I made it across, it was time to climb. Well, whatever these pocket put. First I had to lower them though with the switches from downstairs, or well, I lowered Tenzin's, but my goat was able to lower ours. Now they rotate, but are very easy to navigate. On the last one though, we have to climb it to the top, because on one of these covers is a Mandala Tokchak treasure. Now making it to the other side, we enter this broken clock tower or something. Don't know exactly what it is, but it is the most engaging and fun climbing bit of the game thus far. Not crazy hard either. Eventually we make it to the rope and swing a bit toward the right for another treasure, and then they very beautiful fall to my death. Then unsurprisingly, make it to the platform. It breaks, because of course it breaks. No problem though, as down here, and hanging on this wheel, we find our 60th treasure, earning us the Proficient Fortune Hunter achievement. And a treasure with a slight artifact glitching. Climbing myself up a bit more, we witness the outside once more, pull this lever and make a bridge out of some arms. Tenzin pulls this switch and makes us a bridge, but don't forget, it wouldn't be Uncharted without the bridge completely breaking. So we got some more cogwheel climbing, which, not gonna lie, I was loving at first, but now they are just dragging it. So I climb another big boy wheel, where I go a little off track for another treasure, then go back through the main path, take one more little detour to the right to shoot out a treasure out of this guy's eye. But making it to the outside bit, Tenzin and Drake reveal more paths. And those paths are indeed paths we gotta jump on. But when we jump on them and make it to the middle, we reveal big paths, very big paths. And on the very big statue, all the way to the very tippy-toppy, we see a little glow, where indeed lies a little treasure for us. We head inside the statue, with its ceiling behind us. We better not be trapped. Tenzin calls Drake over, seeing all of Schaefer's lost men, and finding a box containing more resin. But wait! A bullet hole. They were shot to death. Tenzin shows us a book, with a tree of life symbol on it. The people who died here were SS Nazis.
What would a man become? Tenzin, Schaefer did this.
Ah.
Schaefer killed them.
Mare.
Yes. It's the only way to stop them.
Sure.
Shit. We have to find a way out of here. Now.
They were Nazis for sure, as they wield MP40s. We find a big switch, and once pulled, we see something being lowered. With not one, but two of the old monsters throwing stuff at us. And in this fight, they don't just throw stuff. They throw huge boulders, so I was met with death pretty quickly. Now we quickly make it to the switch.
I got you. Okay, we made it. We're almost out.
I shoot the beast off the elevator, nearly surviving its attacks, making it to the top, but once outside, no! Tenzin's town has been attacked. We had to Elena explaining it was Lazarevich. Lazarevich found the camp and they took Schaefer. She blames it on the both of us, which, well, you know, you're right, but there's no time for a pity party. Elena will stay here to keep the people safe from the town, and we enter chapter 19, Siege, where I pick up a crossbow that one-shots, but it's limited in ammo. We fight a pretty crazy amount of enemies to try and head back to the entrance of the town. I earned the Run and Gunner achievement for getting 20 kills while hip firing. Now, when making it to the main part of the town, I think I underestimated the power of these soldiers for a little bit, because even when I finally got behind the sentry turret, I was still a goner in seconds. I tried to take a different route, where I shot down that turret gunner with an RPG, and even found a treasure. The rest of the goons have no problem taking over that gunner, so it was still my death anyway. But of course, death stopped, and we brought death to them. Which was going so well, one of them thought, screw you easy exit. Let me break the gate for you so you got no way to go. So more shooting it was. With us also obtaining the 50 kills with the M4 achievement. Now I fought through this little battle pretty darn quickly. Now having Tenzin breaking into the house as well. He probably knows a secret way to escape from here. So we make it to the top and from here, jump down toward this tree for another treasure. Then of course, fight, with Tenzin seriously dealing some extra good damage. I did die a couple of times, but when progress was being made, I picked up another treasure in this little blue cabin. But this level hates, and I mean hates, checkpoints. So when you make it decently far and you die, you are back to square one. Which, oh boy, let me tell you, many deaths can be added to the count I have not been keeping track of. Now, I am a pretty blind guy, so when I found a bloody minigun laying against the kitchen counter, I thought I was invincible. And well, I sure as hell was powerful, but also very vulnerable. And as I got no pocket medic, just using the minigun is stupid. However, using it combined with a grenade launcher and a shotgun, this bad boy brought me through the fight. Tenzin leads us towards his own house, looking for his family. He sees Schaefer and a kid in the distance, asking for binoculars. And yes, it's them. But oh no, it's a tank! It is also a tank! Tenzin, jump! And god damn, are they farming aura with that jump. We enter chapter 20, Cat and Mouse, where we now gotta deal with goons and a tank, with Tenzin once again being the one opening up the doors. We quickly find our next treasure. I need to keep firing, trying not to die, and trying to cross this pretty narrow town with a bloody tank driving in the middle of it. So crossing a bridge, yes, Nathan, it breaks. But this time with some pretty reasonable reasons. We need an RPG, and quick as well, so Tenzin and Nathan get rid of the blockage. Do some climbing while being shot at, and then the tank casually breaks the wall, planning on driving over us. But we escape, grab a quick treasure, and instantly start firing again. As this will not be our death, okay? Now, when we make it to this narrow ledge, we lost Tenzin, but at least we are... Oh no, we are not safe. Just get out of there, Nate. Quickly snatch the Tibetan trumpet, and then, oh my god, run! Tenzin is back, so that's great and all. But just get to this roof, take down that rocket man, and blow that thing to hell. Now, one rocket didn't destroy it, but it sure as hell left a mark. Also a mark on my death count. Shortly after, I kill a rocket man from a distance, make it over to the house, and shoot the next rocket, with it still breathing sadly, but with us also finding another treasure, and met with death right after. But that rocket man who blew us up is our ticket toward victory against the tank. So I make my way over there and oh my god, it devoured a third rocket! But ziplining to the opposite side lies another RPG, a fourth time's the charm. That tank goes boom. Tenzin and Nate make it out with the child still alive, and Elena, luckily as well. We know that Schaefer is being held captive, so we gotta rescue him. They took him because he had a hold of the dagger. So with one of the soldiers' trucks, we say farewell to our beloved Tenzin and chase after the rest. He has to be in one of these trucks in front of us. Nathan has a brilliant idea.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna clear the road. Here, take the wheel.
What?
Just take it.
Why didn't you just let me drive in the first place?
I didn't think that far ahead.
Yeah.
Hold it steady.
Okay.
That's good. All right, here we go. A little closer. There you go.
Hang on!
We entered chapter 21. Arctic High School couldn't resist pressing the circle button. Okay, all jokes aside, in chapter 21 Convoy, we gotta jump from truck to truck, needing to survive on set trucks, and then when the truck gets heavily damaged, we jump to the closest one to not die on said truck. This had to be done a quite handful of times, and was, well, a lot easier than I expected, even getting a hold of one of these grenade launcher turrets. But for some reason, the driver not stopping, so we had a great ride, thanks enemy. When it breaks though, we gotta get off onto our truck and chase after the lead car.
Hold on!
Right, you bastards! We got you now! Oh, crap!
There's no way they survived that. Let's go.
Oh, what do you think they are? Some cheapskate treasure hunters? Well, at this point they are like bloody Tom Cruise, but that's besides the point.
So now what?
We head to the creepy old monastery. What else? There's Schaefer. Damn it.
What's happening?
Lazarevich has him.
Oh no.
Indeed, not good. But what is so good is that we got ourselves a cheeky little lech we can abuse to drag this guy to his death. Snap this man's neck, snatch a gun, shoot some more, and then shoot the treasure in this little gap. Now we gotta head into the big monastery, which looks heavily guarded, and I saw this man leaning against a rock as the perfect opportunity for some classical save game and spam load game strategy to first get the Master Ninja achievement for killing 50 enemies by melee attacking from behind. And I also wanted that 10 hand-to-hand combat kills in a row achievement, but it appears that stealth kills don't count towards that. So I wanted to go for the weaken with gunfire and kill with one punch combo, also needing 10 in a row, which was pretty tough, as making a stealth kill accidentally was pretty easy, so I screwed it up a couple times, resulting in first obtaining the steal of his master for getting 20 kills, and then, 10 kills later, the achievement just wouldn't pop. So it appears that old Naughty Dog patched this little strategy in the big Uncharted 2. So there's nothing left for me to do than just continue on and get them cleanup trophies later. So first things first, on the right here I drop down real quick for a quick little treasure and die, because we are still playing on crushing. As I push through the monastery, I also find our first SAS-12 shotgun. They pull up a new weaponry late game I see. Now we had to push this cart to somehow take down this turret gunner, as yes, he reloads, but for a very short time, so I go to the right and try my best to clear out a bit to have a chance at that gunner. Now when we pull through from the right and kill the machine gunner, we got a buttload of enemies to gun down. But I cannot beat this section yet, as there is still a treasure behind this wall, and as I struggle like crazy to cling onto it, I eventually put it off. Snatch the treasure, then use the machine gun to make our path a free one, and open this door, with Elena just about making it through. Now we gotta climb down with Nathan to get ourselves a rope, with of course some ledges breaking. But we got the rope, allowing Elena to come down and do a bit of climbing and catching girls. To push this weird monster statue, allowing us to get up and walk past some boards and reaching new heights. From these heights, we see Schaefer being brought to a new tower. We gotta hurry. But first do a little ledge climb to get the silver offering pot. From there we make it to the tower, but the door is locked, so we must find another way in, and Elena wants us to be subtle so that not all craziness breaks loose. Well, girl, I don't make promises. But I can promise that climbing is no problem. And climbing my way toward the complete opposite side, I do some slight difficult climbing and obtain another treasure. Now, when we progress, we kinda break Elena's rules and subtle. But we were not spotted yet. So we do some more sneaky swinging and oh, you shut the hell up! Snitches get stitches. I just couldn't keep it quiet long enough and died. This time though, I kept the high ground and played it safely. I well, most definitely died another couple times. But long story short, I eventually wiped it out. And a guy with an RPG! Oh, seriously, can this game give us a breather for maybe like 1 millisecond? Anyway, sniping the RPG guy with a deagle got me the 30 kills with the desert achievement. And oh, Elena found her way inside, if that wasn't obvious to you yet. We cleared the bridge pretty quickly, cross it, and get rid of some extra waste. Find another treasure on this ledge, kill some more, and wow! Are those like 3 laser pointers on our head? We are sitting ducks outside now. So we boost Elena up the ladder, climb it ourselves, and try to shoot the snipers, but it is literally impossible. So plan B is climbing up the tower and hoping to find a sniper rifle. And climbing up to even crazier heights, we get bombarded by rockets, but also find a sniper. Or, well, snipers. First shooting Mr. Rockets and make the entire bloody building collapse. Holy crap! Well, let's just snipe these other snipers real quick. But we also need to keep an eye on this bridge as soldiers are crossing it. Shooting this many soldiers with a sniper was only gonna bring us one thing, the 50 kills with the Dragon Sniper achievement. Now I tried taking a quick shortcut down instead of the stairs, having me doing it all over again. Oh, so fun. I love repetitiveness in games. It is truly the highlight of it all. But I got it all done, so I had to get a quick treasure bag down here with a pretty hard jump that I sadly enough miss. Luckily, I totally do not have to do it all over again because that would be bullshit. And why would Sony and Naughty Dog produce an unfun section of the game because I suck at jumping and just personally really want to pull out my own pubes with a tweezer? we missed the jump a lot of times. I'm not really excited to scream. It just isn't worth it. But when I finally achieved the jump, I was at it for like 20 minutes, people. 20. But that stupid bronze tiger bell is ours. Woohoo! It's ours, baby. I need to sleep, man. Oh, I had to jump back. But I made it in one go. Cause we up. Now we could finally cross this stupid bridge, spotting Lazarovich with Schaefer, and with Elena being an impatient girl, we go on the bridge. But what will happen? It is either A. Nathan Drake will catch up to Lazarovich and shoot his light out. B. Jeff will be resurrected as one of the monsters and devours Elena, having Nathan Drake hitting the gritty. Or C. The entire bridge collapses. Yes, the correct answer is C. The entire bridge collapses. But seriously, what else was I supposed to expect? Like, my god, how predictable can we be? We make it out alive, of course, and open up this big gate and spot Lazarovich from pretty close now. We got some trouble up ahead though, but we take care of it with relative ease. No first try type of stuff, but sure as hell doable. I mean, it took like what, 25 minutes? Trust me, those are rookie numbers for these crushing fights. Fights like these come with rewards, like 50 kills with a SAS shotgun. Now when it was all done, we open up this door, or well, I did, with a close call. And then we boost Elena up with the ladder snapping off. Oh my god! Oh, it's okay, she got a box. So we just monkey around a bit, truly making the dream work with teamwork, wanting to get through this window. But first we need to get some crazy ledge kills and blow the riot idiot up. Shoot this treasure down and wait, no. Don't tell me that. Nope. No problem. We just had to do a bit of climbing. Was afraid it despawned again. We bust open the big red door, it closes behind us, and we got trouble once again. Entering chapter 23, Reunion. This area is just a bunch of shit to describe it. It's probably the best way to describe it, just a big pile of bullshit. I mean, so far this video has probably been about an hour now, which, by the way, thank you very much for still being here. But I've been at this shit for hours! That is hour with an S behind it. Anyway, once I got it, oh my god, it's Schaefer.
You were right.
About what?
Everything you touch does turn to shit.
Alright, come on. We're gonna get you out of here.
No.
What do we do?
Did you find my expedition?
Yes, I found them.
You understand what I had to do?
Yes.
If they had found the stone, it would have changed the course of history.
Okay, easy, easy.
He took the dagger.
I know.
He's gone to the tower. You have to stop him.
Try not to move.
This monastery hides the secret path to Shambhala. You must get the dagger back, find the secret path, and destroy the stone before he gets his hands on it. Drake, you have to believe.
Schaefer.
Rest in peace, my man. You were a true one.
Can't just leave him.
What choice do we have? You heard him.
Do you think all this really could be true?
I don't know. But he believed it. That's enough for me.
Elena thinks their best plan is to split up. She will scope out the secret entrance and Drake will head to the tower and figure out how to get that dagger back. All seriousness though, we found a Tibetan ritual vase, so that's epic. We see the tower in the distance, so that's our objective. Now, we didn't just get a free pass ticket, oh no! We get enemies to deal with and a bunch of climbing once again. And then from above we see many soldiers fire at those beast things again. They are back, but not our problem so far as they fled. And we first got some soldiers to take down, also finally getting the 50 kills with the grenade launcher achievement. Then we go up the big staircase, make a slight detour to obtain our 80th treasure, resulting in the expert fortune hunter achievement. Then we go through this door and spot big minigun man, but also 2 big rocket launchers, so I kill one, then almost kill the second, but yes, miss my rocket, so I die. And I get a very odd respawn location, but up here is a little cheeky treasure, so much obliged. I reach the RPG again, take down one minigunner, but again screwed up and miss one rocket. Missing one is okay though, as you can take it down just fine with a bit of bullets. Then obtain his minigun to put myself in the most vulnerable position ever. The minigun is not good per se. At least I'm crushing. So I found me another place where I can get RPGs, which is pretty big. This time not miss a single RPG shot, so you know just as well as me how this battle ended. It ended in me dying, of course it did. And many more deaths were to come, like oh boy, I barely used the RPG in this game, except against the choppers and tanks. And wow, the bloody 30 kills with the RPG popped. Well, I wonder how that happened. I've already been killing these armored shits for more than 10 times. But when the windows opened up, the first thing I witnessed is a little treasure in the distance. That's progression, baby. Cost me an entire mag to get it down, but it's down. Elena tells us that she met one of the monsters. We tell her that it may be smart to just not get close to them. Yes, Nathan, that is a phenomenal piece of advice. Once again doing a bit of climbing where we see a huge army of soldiers in fear of the monster roaming. But I first snatch me another treasure. Do a bit of extra monkeying, climbing onto this roof, and backtrack a bit to grab onto this ledge and snatch this treasure from the statue. Then, we finally made it to the tower, walk onto the tin piece of wood, and spy on the dirty trio.
I'm tired of your excuses.
Look, give me some more time, that's all I'm asking.
I have given you enough time. I have brought you the dagger. Now, where is the gate to Shambhala?
Look, Zoran, we know...
I have not come this far to be thwarted by your incompetence.
We know the answer is somewhere in this room, we just have to find it.
Meanwhile, Drake remains just one step behind you. I clearly hired the wrong man for the job.
Flynn is a little stressed out, well deserved. But as he leaves, Nathan gets 2 options. Help Chloe or rob her.
That belongs to me.
Nate? Get out of here.
Give me the dagger.
They'll be here any
Chloe,
minute.
don't make me take it from you.
How am I supposed to explain where it's gone?
You'll think of something. You always do.
Just do one thing for me. Take that son of a bitch down.
Well, noted, my lady. And you know what's also noted? The solution to this puzzle. But just what does this all exactly mean? We literally play a little puzzle game with these big blocks being puzzle pieces. It's no big deal. And then flipping a couple of pages, we see how we gotta flip all these 4 turn switches by matching the colors with the colors of the creatures. It was way easier than I expected. Having them all turned correctly, it brings up this pillar, allowing us to slot in the dagger, opening up this door, and even making a little ladder for us. Oh, how sweet. We inform Elena that we may have found the secret entrance and clue her in on how to come to us. Now we zipline across, and in the middle of the hole, in the staircase, we look up and shoot for another treasure, then climb my way toward the location, but see many soldiers trying to pull a statue down, or well, successfully do so. They have no clue, they are right on top of it, but we do. And they are not allowed to witness, so we gotta take them all out. It was a short fight, but sometimes shorts can be very powerful and hard, so let me tell you that much. Although for this one that wasn't the case. Now I climbed this old angel statue to get a treasure, and it seriously took me about 2 minutes to get the action button. But when the triangle showed up, the Tibetan hair ornament was ours. So we stick the dagger into the secret entrance and turn it into a capstan. We sure as hell push it like one and unleash a waterfall, with it completing the entire stream, getting rid of these stairs. It was hidden in plain sight all along. So we zipline across, and oh crap, there's more monsters. I make my way down, snatch a quick treasure, a very nice bracelet. Quickly get rid of the soldiers trying to get us, and I wander around for a solid 7 minutes until I found these invisible ropes. I mean, come on, they were practically camouflaged with the wall. So now we enter the secret area and push open the big door, entering chapter 24, the road to Shambhala. Elena and Nate yap a little, but I have my eyes on the prize, the bronze Garuda. But no, in all seriousness, we got ourselves a puzzle to solve once more. It was simple. All I did was switch two statues facing their daggers down so that the blue orb gets raised. But oh crap, they know we're in here. We play politely out of nowhere instead of instant violence.
Shit. I should have killed you myself when I had the chance. Not a mistake I will make twice.
Back off!
Oh, pull the trigger, little one. See how long you live. Now, you will open the passage to Shambhala.
Go to hell.
Are you a student of history, Mr. Drake?
I've read a book or two.
Genghis Khan, Hitler, Stalin, Pol Pot, they were all great men. But do you know why they prevailed?
I'm sure you're gonna tell us.
Because they had the will to do what other men would not. Compassion is the enemy. Mercy defeats us. Now, unless you wish to test me still further, you will drop your weapons!
Do it.
Kick them away. So, you have tested my will. Now it is my turn to test yours.
Killing us won't get you anywhere.
Well, killing him, yes. But you?
You hurt her. You'll get nothing from me.
Well, then it appears we are at a stalemate. Unless I add another pawn to the board. Bring her in!
Oh, damn it! They knew!
Now, one we will use as a lesson, and the other we will use as incentive to cooperate. You choose.
This is bullshit, Nate.
Yeah, don't play into his game.
You want my help, you let them go.
This is not a negotiation! Who would you sacrifice, and who would you save? What, this one? You want to save this one? Or maybe this one?
You know what? Enough of this shit. All right, quit the theatrics. I'll do what you want.
Nate's got the box of resin and is about to light it. You know, the blue flame. Right underneath the orb. This gives us a beautiful blue-colored area, revealing some sort of mystery door, and opening it up with the dagger. It reveals one big area, with some jumping and climbing. Lazarevic is not going to do that, so he sends Flynn, and oh, Nate. He will go with him now.
Will get done right. Oh, and Mr. Drake. Don't try anything clever.
I'm afraid we will, but probably just not yet. Nathan is smart. Harry Flynn, probably not smart enough. I find a nice toad treasure right at the bat. Yeah! So now we need to work with Flynn, and the worst part of that, we have to trust him catching us now. Well, here goes nothing. Well, he does save us, probably just with the treasure and with no sense of empathy. But sometimes you just gotta lie to yourself a little bit and just believe in the good. Although, if we get a gun, I hope we can blast his brains out. At the end of the road, I find another treasure, and then open the big door with Flynn to, oh really, another puzzle door. We had to do the exact same thing we did before, but now just bigger. Which, no, does not mean better, but lucky us! We solve it in a couple of minutes and turn another capstan. This reveals another waterfall, flooding the entire area, making everything move picture perfectly into one linear bridge. And then it's like we're back with Eddie Raja, as we now are attacked by those weird monsters again. But this time, with Harry Flynn. And oh yes, he passes us a gun. Imagine if he didn't. My boy cannot handle this kind of stuff on his own. Now with this going pretty well, until it almost devours us, Lazarevic surprisingly saves us with a double-barrel shotgun. He isn't our friend though.
Hold him.
What the hell are those things?
What?
Scarecrows. Guardians to frighten trespassers.
Yeah? Well, it's bloody effective.
Zarevich, done what you asked. Let them go.
Always bargaining. But you have played your last hand and lost.
Looks like it's the end of the road, mate.
No, not yet. I want him to see Shambhala and die knowing that I have taken it from him.
Jesus Christ! This guy is seriously one psychopath. But the gate opens. Shambhala is revealed. And oh my lord. It is beautiful, stunning, it is breathtaking.
Now, you have been a thorn in my side for far too long.
On your knees.
Hey, Zoran, we had a deal.
I do not suffer traitors.
Oh, right, so I suppose you know exactly how to find the stone then, won't be needing me. Thanks.
On your knees!
Wait, what? How? Who was that? Oh, snap. It are the monsters. Only not disguised in their monster outfits. This gives the three a chance of escaping. Entering chapter 25. Broken Paradise. We almost die by being chased down by these avatar people, but we make it to this platform that of course collapses. Thanks to the blue man attacking the demo man. We hold on for dear life, crashing into a building, but hey, we survived. Now we just gotta get the hell out of here. We witnessed some decayed bodies, people who tried to survive about 60 to 70 years ago.
Hey, didn't seem to do them much good, but here.
Thanks.
Ah, they're bonding again. Now Chloe comes with the idea to make it back to the entrance.
No, Chloe, we're going after the Chintamani stone.
What?
We have to stop Lazarevich.
And how exactly do you plan on doing that?
Get to the stone first before he does and destroy it.
Whoa, wait a minute. Don't tell me you're buying into all that supernatural nonsense.
I don't know what to believe anymore.
Well, agreed. I mean, some goddamn blueberries that take thousands of damage were attacking us. I think that the supernatural stuff isn't all too crazy to believe. Lazarevich thinks that with the Chintamani stone, he can become invincible, immortal.
We're standing in the middle of Shambhala, and you're questioning what's possible?
Yeah, you saw how many bullets they pumped into those things? Something strange is going on here.
All the more reason why we should get out while we still can.
I'm just trying to set things right.
And maybe save the world?
Oh, God. Listen, Sunshine. The world doesn't care. You stick your neck out, you are asking to lose your head.
You said yourself you want to take this guy down.
Yes, and I want to see him pay more than you do. But that's not how it will end. This is how it will end.
No, not this time.
Come on. What do you say?
That you're crazy. But let's go save your bloody world.
Ah, hell yeah! Let's save that bloody world, with the bloody blue guys killing you in just 2 seconds. And the worst of it all, you don't kill them in 2 seconds. You need to empty your entire magazine, and that like 10 times. Because these blue raspberry sons of a guns just don't die. Until one does, and then this dude gets sent in with his little fiery thingy that explodes on impact. Seriously though, we actually pull through all this in a pretty decent pace and find the Furba Tokchak treasure up in this thing as well. We carry on once again, climbing the weirdest things and making some pretty big leaps, all to shoot this blue stuff that explodes the vines. With the next vine also keeping an eye on this little clay Yamantaka head. We continue crossing and making paths by shooting the blue stuff, making it to a big open area, seeing the temple where the Chintamani stone most likely lies. Now, by just some decent exploring toward the right, we snatch another treasure and then open this gate up with one problem. It is stuck. And shortly after, we meet up with Lazarevich men. Of course we do, also being met with a minigunner, who we take care of course. I know, of course, RPGs and perfect grenades. You know, it is pretty crazy that even in a fairy tale place, you still gotta deal with Lazarevich's bullshit. Oh, and eventually, the blue people also come along, who are apparently pretty weak against shotguns. Still cost me a whole mag, but he died pretty quickly. Once we clear it all out, we realize why the door's stuck. The counterweight's missing, so we use ourselves, cause we're Donut Drake. Now in this rivery watery bit, we got some more goons to fight through, like it genuinely will never stop. But once it did, unsurprisingly, it didn't, because there's more. And when you die, you have to do it all over again. The entire river bit. So this was going to be unfun once more. But what was fun is that I finally popped that 250 headshot trophy. But then, when I neared the end, I died. So I could do it all over again. I always love repeating this over and over again. That truly makes you, you know, feel the gun slowly getting closer to your own brain. But when I had beaten it, the best prize was the Fibula Tokchak. This, people, is what you earn if you don't shoot yourself, so don't forget to not shoot yourselves. Now we get surprise attacked, but I think I surprised them a little more. Elena and Nate specifically push these cards, while Chloe, I don't know, just goons or something. But we now find our 95th treasure. We are getting close, and we finally made it to the temple. Here, we should find that beautiful Chintamani stone. But first, there are guards and weird blue men. We will interfere, but don't have a dying on our wish list. Now, after dying multiple times, I figured something out. All I had to do is wait with the 2 until Elena starts firing. Because when she fires, it's actually showtime. Now, this strat is simply the best strat. You first take down the enemy soldiers, as they have more range and are with more. Just overall a bigger pain. Once those are taken care of, the blue dudes are genuinely a breeze. And all that adds up to Chloe, Nathan, and Elena taking victory by planning the perfect sandwich. Then, look at the middle of the statue for another treasure, and then we go through the next entrance gate. We find another treasure in the ceiling. Just 3 left, or well, actually 4, as there are 101 treasures if you count in the secret relic. Then we go up a couple of stairs and we find the bronze statuette, the last collectible we can find. Even though there's one more chapter in store for us. So the remaining 3 we still gotta find in the chapter we missed them on. But first, the Chintamani stone, people. The Chintagoddamani stone. But something ain't right.
Marco Polo had it wrong. This isn't a sapphire, it's amber.
Amber?
Yeah, you know, fossilized resin. It's tree sap. Wait a minute.
What is it?
You gotta be shitting me.
Hello, Nate.
I hate it when he does this.
Tell me about it.
How could I have missed it?
Missed what?
There's not actually a stone. It's the resin, the sap from the tree of life.
Okay, hold on. Now you've lost me. This tree.
No. That tree.
There he is. Lazarevich.
He's headed to the tree. Oh my god. The black teeth.
What?
The black teeth on those guardian things and the bodies in Borneo. They ate the resin, and it changed them somehow.
And you think that's what Lazarevich is planning to do?
You really want to wait around and find out?
Bravo, Sherlock. Well done.
Flynn? Jesus.
Oh, Harry.
What's the matter, mate? Disappointed Lazara bitch beat you to it? I'm afraid you just missed him. Figured I'd stay behind and wait for you to come join my little party.
What are you talking about?
Maybe that's what old Zoran wanted all along, eh? He's cleverer than he looks.
Oh, we can still stop him.
Elena, don't.
Oh, we can help you.
Sorry, love. This isn't a movie. And you're not the plucky girl who reforms the villain and saves the day. It's just not done like that.
Flynn, listen to me.
Parting gift from Lazarevich. Pity he took the pin.
Get back!
Elena!
No.
Oh my god.
Elena! Okay, you're gonna be okay. Come on, we're gonna get you out of here. Come on.
Just stop, Lazarevich. Go.
Not a chance. Come on.
Oh crap, she's wounded badly. She better not die, man, I swear. We gotta clear the way so that Chloe can bring Elena to safety. Now we do all this in one go, as trust me, I am low-key done with this crap, and I'm just praying that Elena won't die. As if she dies, that will not brighten my mood for the 3rd and 4th game.
Hey Elena, how you doing, huh?
Not good.
You just hang in there, okay? I'm counting on you. Head for the gate. Go as fast as you can.
What do you mean? No. No way.
Look, Chloe, I have to end this.
No, you don't. Don't you dare take on this stupid crusade.
Just get her out of here.
Not without you.
Look, if that stuff could really transform Lazarevich and his army...
Please don't do this.
If it could actually make him invincible, and I didn't try to stop it...
But this is suicide. And you know it.
Just go. Get as far away from this place as you can.
Oh boy, well, let's see if this is suicide or not. We enter chapter 26, Tree of Life. And as we make it to the Tree of Life, inside we spot Lazarevich taking a sip of the resin water. He starts turning or something, his body heals, everything heals. Is he actually immortal? He screams Drake's name, we fire like 4 shots into his chest, and his army is told to hold fire.
He's mine.
Sorry, pal. You're not my type. No, you have got to be kidding me. Ah, shit.
Now, Lazarevich comes after us with a shotgun and he absorbs bullets like they are cereal. It is seriously nonsense. The best thing to do is to keep distance as he wields a shotgun. And so we can shoot the blue tree sap to stun him and most likely also hurt him for a bit. So I follow through with this process until he does his first dialogue bit.
You think you can stop me?
well, yes, I'm pretty confident. Plus, I now know that my plan is working. I get him activating another line, where he starts chucking grenades now. And on his third scene, he still isn't dead. Just really pissed. And on the fourth, he starts chucking 5 grenades consistently, like it's nothing. And with the ground also starting to shake, all hell breaks loose. However, I got screwed over by the game. Lazarevich blocked me in this corner, and no matter what I did, I couldn't get out. So I died, and had to redo my plan once more. And, well, not once more, but it took me a whopping extra 9 tries. But on my 9th try, it was done.
Garbage!
You think I am a monster? But you're no different from me, Blake. How many men have you killed? How many just today? That's it, boy. No compassion, no mercy. Do it!
No.
You don't have the will.
Maybe not. But they do.
Lazarevich becomes an even uglier man, a blueberry man. But oh, what really? Of course this game has to end with the biggest bridge in the game bloody collapsing. It wouldn't be Uncharted without it. So we just about survive and spot Chloe with Elena. And then a monster appears behind Chloe. The platform becomes a sliding game and we shoot the monster off of her. Just about survive. But oh no. Yes! Chloe saves her ass!
We gotta get her out of here. Up we go.
Come on, sunshine. What the hell did you do back there?
Oh, you know, save the world.
We see the entirety of Shambhala blow into pieces, and Nathan is afraid of losing Elena. She ain't awake no more. We transition back to our goat Tenzin, who did a little bidding for Schaefer.
So, it's been a long, strange trip, hasn't it?
Yes, it has. You know, you should play the hero more often. Suits you.
Nah. Tell me something, Nate.
What?
Do you love her?
Chloe, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Really, it's all right. Just do yourself a favor, cowboy. Tell her.
Chloe.
No. My turn to walk away. But admit it, you're gonna miss this ass.
Well, look who's not supposed to be out of bed.
Yeah, he's a lousy patient. Stubborn as all hell.
I'm not stubborn, I'm just restless.
So, no giant sapphire.
Once again, no.
And you're sure of that?
Yes.
Just a metaphor, I'm afraid.
Metaphor ain't gonna pay your bills, kid.
Well, something else will come along. Just gotta have faith.
Yeah. That and a quarter will get you 25 cents. Which way'd Chloe go? See you later.
Oh, no.
You're a dirty old man, Sullivan.
Uh-huh.
You did good, Nate. I think he'd approve.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. So where do we go from here, huh?
I don't know.
So they do live happily ever after, huh? Well, I mean, there are 2 more games with Nate. But this unlocks the Charted Crushing, seeing the credits and also popping Charted Hearts, Charted Normal, and Charted Easy. 4 achievements in one go. How beautiful do you want it to be? As there are no post-credits, there's only one thing left to do. Hunt down the remaining 12 achievements. Yeah, a whopping 12. So it's time to get hunting. Before getting the remaining 3 treasures I need, I first went into chapter 5. There I had to get 10 kills in a row after hitting them once with gunfire. I was not allowed to die or make a kill any other way, so you know what was consecutively happening. But eventually, I popped both, with literally the last enemy remaining as the cutscene started. So with those 2 down, I went into chapter 6, Desperate Times. And there, I was aiming for that Dynamite Master achievement to get 5 kills with 1 explosion. But what I got first instead was hilarious. I got 30 kills with the West Revolver. Because I have beaten the game, I can literally spawn in any weapon. And those spawned in weapons count toward the kill count. Now I wanted to do the micro 9mm as well, but I need 100 treasures for that. So how about I first really quickly pop the dynamites by waiting until reinforcements arrive. And then firing one silky smooth rocket towards the truck full of goons. And there we go, the Dynamite Master achievement. Lucky us, chapter 6 is also the chapter where we are missing the remaining 3 treasures. I snatch the first and the middle bits from the big temple, then find the next one on top of these street signs, earning us the Master Fortune Hunter achievement. And last but definitely not least, a little further down I do not go into the elevator room, but instead to make a nice detour around it for the last treasure, earning us the Master Thief Collection achievement now, having collected all 101 treasures. Up next it is speedrun time, with the first one having us needing to beat chapter 3 in less than 6 minutes and 30 seconds. This went horrible on my first try. The beginning was okay, but it was already slipping up here and there. And when it all came down to finding those 4 C4s, I was lost. I did not prepare for this at all. I found 3, but was already on 5 minutes, so I restarted. But on my second try, I may or may not have looked up a little playthrough real quick to study all 4 C4 locations, to arm them faster than the brothers in arms. To still have a good solid minute to do the rest, simple hand-to-hand combat. And once all of that was cleared, ya boy earned the Staying Dry achievement. Up next is beating chapter 5 in less than 7 minutes and 30 seconds. Let's see if we can cook up a run here. First run I was 7 seconds too slow, and that is all because I was trying to be too fast at some point and had to do a very big climb all over again. What was cool though is that I popped the 50 kills with the micro 9mm, so guess that's a win. However, I still had to redo the entire level and beat it just a sad 8 seconds faster. This time, I was so fast with the truck chasing me that I initiated the cutscene right after. Even though normally you still gotta walk like 2 seconds, so I thought that was worth mentioning. I find it pretty cool. But did those 2 seconds come in handy? Well, not per se, as this time I beat it in more than a minute faster. I had done it in 6 minutes and 32 seconds. Getting us the quick jaunt through a Warzone achievement, needing 1 more speedrun achievement being chapter 13 Locomotion, needing to beat it in 7 minutes. So 7 minutes. 7 minutes is all I had to spare on this train. And here I am doing my utmost best, but I wasted by many deaths and dumb mistakes. So I try again and it turns into exactly what you want to see. It doesn't take long for me to make it to that sexy, beautiful underground tunnel. All done in 5 minutes and 30 seconds, obtaining the bullet train from hell. But no platinum yet, as we just need one more trophy for the 100%. Survivor. Kill 75 enemies in a row without dying. So I hop into chapter 11, keep moving, the one where Jeff is hurt. Then, go into my bonus settings to turn on infinite ammo and one-shot kills. Now, all we gotta do is just stay here with this beautiful infinite spawn of enemies, keep on shooting at them, and they don't dwindle. So I stand there for like a solid 4 minutes, just blasting away. Survivor achievement! Woo! Right after the plat. That means only one thing. 100% of Uncharted 2 has been completed. Now, if you're seeing this, that means you watched through 100% of my video. you see what I did there? But no, all seriousness, if you genuinely made it this far, I cannot be more flattered, as this is a big video and something I would love to continue to create. But of course, only if people are willing to stay for such numbers. But hey, you're hearing this now, so have a personal smooch from yours truly.